Luann is joining us now along with her son Josh, and I know this is extraordinarily difficult for you to be here, and it takes great courage, and so I want to thank you for being here.
Really.
When you see that, what goes through your mind? I mean, seeing the house, because oftentimes people don't realize what it's like until they kind of see as other people see it.
Well, I actually told Josh that after I started talking to y'all and you came out and started talking with me and started filming, I actually realized it's a lot worse than even what I thought it was.
What was it that started it for you? What was the emotional impulse?
Even from a young age, I had a lot of losses in my life. And I think that's kind of where you start thinking you're collecting things. And then you have something to hold on to, because a lot of the things that I started collecting were things that belonged to people that I lost. And then it just kind of accumulates and it snowballs from there.
And so now, do you feel like when you look at things, do you associate a story with each thing?
No, not anymore.
So
That's how I know I've got to have some help.
Josh, for you, what has it been like? You said you haven't slept at home in 3 years.
Right. I mean, just the thought of coming home and having to stay there. I mean, I love my mother to death. I mean, I'm definitely a mama's boy, and I'd do anything in the world for her. But to come inside and see her in that situation, I mean, it's like I can't do anything about it because I'm in college, and I don't want to come home and see her like that anymore.
when you go to her house, does he try to help you throw things away? And what starts to happen? What's the resistance?
Let him answer that.
I've tried in the past. More recently, it's I hate to say it, but it's almost like I've given up because last summer I was home from college over the summer and I was trying to help her clean up. And anytime I would try to pick up something or throw away something, it always started an argument between us. And it gets to the point where you don't want to argue with your mother anymore. So you just want to let her do her thing and try to be there for her.
And you got dishes in the bathtub in your shower, so you can't take a shower in your house.
No, I go next door to my mom's house to take a shower.
And what's her house like?
Well, she's a hoarder, but she's gotten a little better. I mean, she's had some family members that have come in and helped her some. She's like she collects antiques. She's more like a junk collector, and
She's
I
more
just collect
organized.
anything.
She's an organized hoarder.
Yes.
When you see this stuff and you think about throwing it out, or Josh says, "Oh, picks up something, says, can we throw this out?" What's going through your mind? What are you feeling?
What if somebody needs that?
Well, why don't you give it to somebody else then? Or why don't you, put it someplace else that maybe
don't know.
throwing it away, somebody will... I know, it's not
know.
rational. Of course, of course.
I don't know why I can't just let go of it. I don't know.
And it feels like you might need that somewhere down the road. You're not even sure when.
Right.
Josh, what did you want to say to your mom? What do you want to say to her?
Mother, I love you with all my heart, and I would do anything in the world for you. But this has got to stop. You've got to get help. You can't keep going on like this. I'm just so tired of seeing you unhappy and so many parts of your life missing. And if you would just get it cleaned up, you would be so much more happy.
Do you see the emotion for Josh? I mean, do you see what this is doing to him?
That's why I know I need help, because I think so many parts of my life have affected Josh, and I don't want them to be a negative effect. And in our family, we've just started another generation. I don't want that generation to come along and be this way too.